wasn't going to be doing a video today. I hadn't planned on making any videos today. I hadn't planned on it, but then I got home from town, and I opened this toy that I bought. I bought this toy, this fun new. It's called styro. What do you call that stuff? Goo, styrofoam goo, styro ball goo. I can't remember what it's called and I've thrown out the packet already, but I bought it thinking, oh yeah, that looks like it might be good. And I have literally been playing with it non-stop since I opened it. And it's so much fun that I had to share it with you, because look at this. It's got all of these little balls, can you see that? Can you see the little like styrofoam balls? And it's got the little styrofoam balls and it's covered in this green spider's web. I swear. It's a weird substance because I was so sure it was going to be super sticky, and I was like, oh, I'm not going to like touching that, but we'll give it a go and we'll see. And I'm so glad I did, because while it is sticky to itself and sticky and stretchy, like sticky and stretchy, it doesn't stick to me, so it doesn't it doesn't just stick to me or to anything else. It doesn't feel like gooey. I guess it's kind of gooey. I don't know, its consistency I wasn't expecting, and it holds together really well. Like, it says on the packet you can shape it, and then they had these amazing like pictures of roses and stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, that doesn't seem right. But then, like, if you look at this, like, you can kind of like, you can get it to go in shape, and like, let's see if I can make it cute, because if I can make a cube, that's usually like the first thing I make when I start making things, is I make a cube, which, you know, that's totally doable, but it feels so nice, and it's totally distracting. It smells terrible, by the way. It smells awful, and it smells like chemicals and poison, but it looks so cool. I really want to bite it. I did. I bit it once, but because it smells so bad, I was like, oh, never again. Also, it says, do not eat, do not swallow, do not put in mouth on the packet, and I was like, oh, it's good. I'm gonna bite this. As soon as it told me about it, like, it had that many warnings to not eat this, I was like, I'm gonna eat it. I could just feel it. I was like, I'm not gonna be able to stop myself, and I did. I bit it, and it was awful, and I was like, I'm gonna die. But I've never seen this substance before, and it does look like, nuclear waste or poison. Apparently it glows in the dark. Sorry, I keep bumping it. Apparently it does glow in the dark. And like, because it's lots of little balls all stuck together by this like strange substance. It looks like toxic. Like, this would kill some sea turtles, man. Like, this, I feel bad for the environment owning this. I feel a bit guilty for buying it, because it looks destructive. Like, this is the cause of global warming. Like look at this. What even? I love it. It's terrible. It's so good. You can squeeze it real hard, and it just stays that same sort of consistency. spinning the webs and covering these balls in the spider web goo. Silk. But it feels like it should all just fall apart. Like it doesn't feel like it should all together. But it does. It's like magic. And it's visually appealing, like there's so much to look at. And like when you move it, you can see the movements of all of the other bits as you're moving it. It's totally addictive. Makes nice squishy sounds, do you think? Do you like the noise? It's like a cloud. It's like all these tiny little things all so close together that it looks like one thing when really it's not just one thing, it's lots of little things. But it looks like one thing. Oh, now it looks like two things. The cloud is just tiny particles and droplets of water that look like a big fluffy white thing, but really it's lots of tiny little clear things. I like how it just defies gravity for a moment. It just melt yeah, like this. It's so cool. Is that like physics? I like how if I stretch it, and then it has to catch up. So if I stretch it, then when I stop stretching, it still catches and falls. Have you ever seen something like this before? I've never seen anything like it. Like there's all of those different like putties and stuff, and I'm gonna do slime. Slime is the word I was looking for. I'm gonna do a slime video. In fact, I've had the slime in my suitcase full of props for a long time, ready to pull out and play with, but I've never really wanted to because I think it's gonna be all sticky and gross. But I gotta be in a good texture day that day. But then today I was just like, I need something. After I went to my doctor's and was like, I'm in a bad mood, I need some retail therapy, so I bought 2 packets of lollies, the largest block of chocolate you've ever seen in your life, some hand soap, and this. Oh, and a Gatorade. And because this is so cool, I am more inclined to make the other slime video soon. Probably not today because I didn't even schedule this one in for today for filming. Probably next weekend. I just had to share this with you. I feel like it's gonna get pretty dirty pretty quickly. It's gonna get a lot of you know, it's in. If it's gonna feel like it's toxic waste, it might as well be green. That's the classic, like, sludge colors.